Hello, it's WIC Commander number 20, and as of late, I've been doing a lot less of the random commanders to see what they do, and I thought that today we would do a completely random one with the pick going on the video as well. So, my process for choosing a random one is quite boring, I suppose. But basically, you have 27 pages of commanders. Of these pages fits in quite nicely. There's not like a random one hanging in at the end. So yeah, we have 27 pages of commanders here if we put it on not collected as well, because I want to take in consideration every single one. And I mean, it's not systematic. We're literally randomly picking one by one, apart from the ones that I haven't done randomly. Oops. But the ones that have taken interest and already brewed or are relevant to a recent set. So what I'll do after that is I have this link to a website which will take you to literally, I've got 3 random number generators so that we can almost do like a grid reference. So we're going to pick one now. So this is going to be on the 16th page. It's going to be the second line down and 3 along. So I'm going to go back to the start, which annoyingly does take a while. So la 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 la, but I'm predicting that it's going to be multicolored. So let's have a look, shall we? We go back to the beginning. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was 16, right? Yeah, it was 16. 16, 2 down, 3 across. So 16, 2 down, 1, 2, 3. So it looks like we're going with another Planeswalker deck with Vivien, Nature's Avenger, which is to put 3+1 coin counters on a 1 target creature, or -1 to reveal cards from the top of our library until we reveal a creature and put it into our hand and the rest in the bottom of our library in any order. Now, that second ability was built to be broken. We can summon up to 1 creature. So, what we could do, just put 1 creature in the deck, and then we get that creature. It would be awesome. Everything else just makes tokens. So, I'm going to go away and brew this now, and I'll come back to you when we have the finished project for Vivien, Nature's Avenger, the Planeswalker in mono green. Okay. So here we have it. We have our Vivien, Nature's Avengers deck with 1 creature, and I'm afraid to say it, but the 1 creature is Crazy Behemoth. So how on earth is this going to help us out? So we have a whole bunch of token making spells. Unfortunately, there's like not a whole bunch of stuff that creates tokens for good value that also doesn't care about us having creatures in our deck. So, for example, one of the ones I was considering was oh, look, we're still on land. We're still on colorless. Was Rangers class. That's it. But it seems good. It seems all right. It might be worth it, but at the same time, the last ability, we're just never going to get there. It might just find us creative behemoth. So the plan of the deck, we have sagas that turn into creatures. We have the 1 planeswalker, Garrick, that allows us to find creatures, and we have just a bunch of stuff to help us. It was a hard deck to make, actually. Finding enough worthy cards that creatures that help us out or make creatures in some way is pretty low. So, I do need to change all these to snow-covered forest. I'll do that in a second. And we also just have Key of the Archive in case we just get the approach of the second sun victory. But yeah, I will share the deck list. You will see that the only creature is Greater Hoof Behemoth. And yeah, we'll see how we do in our first game. I think this is going to be one of those episodes where it's more like, can we win a game, rather than how many wins do we get. So let's try it out, hopefully get a win with Vivien, Nature's Avenger, the Planeswalker that cares about creatures, that only cares about 1 creature in this context. Okay, right, see you in the first game. Okay, so we are on to game 1. Game 1 is against dinosaurs, a whole bunch of dinosaurs. So we have Shape of Sanctuary and we have Pool of Vigorous Growth. Pool of Vigorous Growth is going to be one of those cards that's just going to make this game just really interesting. So yeah, we'll go with Shape of Sanctuary. We have Nissa who shakes the world if things last that long, and Iskier's Chariot, so we might be alright. We have a bunch of good cards, but can they do enough against a bunch of ragey dinosaurs? We'll find out, I suppose. Okay, already got the Paradise Druid, so beating us some creatures there. Let's Ghost Quarter and Pool. I think we're not going to need the Soulbird Lantern. We don't quite want an Ornithopter here. So let's create a free drop next turn, and then we can Eskew's Chariot to copy that token if we're lucky. Let's see how that goes. I think this... Oh, Besaidu, I've not seen this art. That's beautiful. Okay, Kahira. It is a Dinosaur Lord, and this is also a Dinosaur Lord. Well, let's see what we get with the pool. 1, 2, 3. Autopay. Get rid of Soul Guide, and we have ourselves a Bellows Breath Ogre. That's awesome. A Seeker's Chariot next turn, and we can start copying this. And the intensity, I don't think the intensity affects everything. It's currently a 1 intensity. Well, if that ain't a beautiful sight to see. Atali Primal Storm. Yeah, we'll play a Seeker's Chariot. There we go. We're going to start copying up the... And maybe we just get rid of Spore Swarm for an Ornithopter. Yeah, we'll play 0. We're just going to get an Ornithopter. Oh, of course, not everything is an Ornithopter. We just got a snake that died and disappeared. Stonecoil Serpent, thanks. Why does Atali have Vigilance? Oh, because Kahira is here. I mean, we can kill Atali, but we lose quite a lot. Let's see what they get off us. They get a Mind Stone, and they get themselves that little dinosaur. Sky Terror. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's flying. I think we're kind of screwed, but if we can get a second Ogre... So when it attacks, it deals damage and then it increases its intensity, unfortunately. Bronstone, okay. Yeah, this seems firmly like an L on our part. We'll spin the pool one more time if they let us. But I think a Seeker's Chariot's going bye-bye. Yes, it is. Cool, no problem. That would have been nice to have 2 of these Bellows Breath Ogres. Token Artifact Creature. Oh, wow, we can make some squirrels. Well, let's just get rid of that. See if we get a Ravenous Chupacabra or something before. Let's play the RNG game. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? It's a Child of the Pack, which we cannot use, and I don't really know how this works in terms of transforming. But we'll find out, I suppose, because it's a token of a creature that can transform. But can it transform? No, it cannot. Interesting. Well, we found something out today at the very least. Yeah, are we dead this turn? I don't think we are dead this turn. Fortunately, Chatter of the Squirrel has flashback, so that's a good tech for this. And they have on top of their deck the Tarrasque, which is a wonderful dinosaur. It's a good time for a dinosaur deck, actually. I'm looking forward to when we get around to Gisha. I'm here for the Atali spins, really. What do they get off us? They got the Maze Mind Tome and the Wayward Sabertooth. The value is unimaginable. We'll block with a cat. They aren't even targeting our stuff. The Shapeless Sanctuary isn't coming in useful at all. They have nothing. It's like the worst start we could have. Okay, Evolving Wild's going. They're shuffling their deck. They're getting a new dinosaur. Right, we need to pull the Vigorous Growth Massacre Girl. So what is that? Like a 1 in 1,000 chance? And we used to get a land to do it as well, which is sometimes also feels like a 1 in 1,000 chance. So yeah, that's a 1 in a million chance that we can clear this board next turn with Massacre Girl. Of course, there's definitely other creatures that I'm not thinking about, and we have ourselves Child of the Pack that can't transform. I'd be very intrigued to know what it transforms into, but we have no luck. We'll Chatter the Squirrel, Chatter Storm, good game. And we'll call that game 1. Concession, let's just get those lovely squirrels. Right, awesome. Game 1, L. Okay, we're playing a fellow Planeswalker, Nahiri. So, once again, this looks alright. We can create saplings, but I think we mulligan, see what we get. A lot of this is nice. The return to nature is going to be quite important. We get 2 draws to get our 3rd land, so we'll give it a go. We have got 40 lands. Maybe it's because we're not running sleeps. Maybe it's the cosmetics that's the reason that we're not going to have any luck here. Okay, straight for the Soul Guide Lantern. Not too fussed about that, that's fine. Okay, now we're getting concerned. Be interested, can we view the View Princess card doesn't actually show us the, okay, there we are, right. Should we go for some saps? We'll Druid class. Be nice to go up to 4 next turn. Okay, come on. The Monument is nice. They're also making some tokens, probably far more efficiently than we ever will. And we gain life. Meaning we're technically winning. So let's see what they do. And I think Return to Nature is probably hitting a Catcher's Monument, but they might choose for the Planeswalker here. Yeah, either way, let's get rid of the Catcher's Monument. It's too nasty. The creature reduction thing is probably relevant as well, so yeah, they're going to Hiri. Okay, cool. They have no equipment to attach to it, so that's kind of awesome. The second ability is fairly useless on the second ability, and yes, we get the land. Nice. We just now want to draw consecutive land after land after land. So, Seeker's Chariot makes a 2/2 green creature token. If this was searchable, it would be fantastic, but unfortunately we are in green, which cares so much about creatures that, pity. Well, that's the cat gone, and that's a very, very good card against us. Yeah, maybe we want to get this.
Help me remake this world.
We have no creatures and we have no creature removal, which is usually how green works. Okay, we will do this. And sapling mitigation, migration. I don't know why I always think it's mitigation. There we go, we have creatures again. We have a bunch of creatures. And we can make more. Because the Seeker's Chariot is busted. Attack the Nehiri, I think. And I think we just want more Saprolings, because we have Saproling enchantment that does something. Well, it means we can sacrifice 2 Saprolings and draw a card, that's it. Haha, right. This feels like we're not getting somewhere. That's really sad. I can't blame them for having no removal, but it still sucks. Okay. Cool, they're exiling our graveyard. What does that mean for Teachings of the Kieran? Not much. Not much really. We should have put...
The core empire will rise.
Yeah. Oh, we'll make this sapling a little chunkier. Just make more saplings. Why not? But we have the board. We have the board that we're after. Step 1 was always make a board. Step 2 is play Vivien. Step 3, create a hoof. Simple plan, really, but as with any combo deck, it's very frail if you haven't got nothing to back it up. Ah, that's rough. Well, if they attack with it, we can't kill it. Okay, sure. Michiko's Reign of Truth. No, I'm really not that fussed about that 3 damage. Or that. No, they want to keep. They want to hold on to Nahiri, right? Okay, it's weak again. I naturally go for the one with the 1/1 token. Okay. Do we just Bitu Gazi? Like, we're so far off the Crater Hoof plan, maybe Bitu Gazi is the way to go. Like, that will... it doesn't actually untap, that's the only thing I'm thinking. So, do this. Team Pennant on the Spirit. And just kill Nahiri, so it's gone. Okay, we're doing something. Yeah, we don't want this until we can just attack with it straight out. I think this could really catch someone by surprise.
We will protect my home.
Leather armor. The equipment, oh my goodness, it's a 1/2 with a slight bit of ward. It's okay, right. Let's go for it, shall we? We're gonna make this Kieran chunky and attack. Which then means we can exile a non-creature card from the graveyard, we'll get rid of the Ketris Monument, put the +1/+1 counter on the Kieran itself. I just block with a little fella. Cool. We have played a spell this turn. We can start doing Arlen, which means we get creatures. The portrait is not that great at the moment, because they only have a few artifacts. They want to not play anything else. Yeah, so they can do that. Okay. We're getting close to what we want to do here. So, Arlen. No, we don't want to do more than one thing. This gives like trample. That's quite nice, isn't it? Maybe... no, we can't. We have to equip this. We have to play a spell.
I will protect my kin with my life.
Get a nice wall.
Please protect my back.
This makes this a 2/2. This makes this a 5/5. Then I think we still go up to Nahiri. Seriously. Seriously with the fake Awu. That hurt. Let's spread some counters out. So Nahiri's going down by the looks of it. I don't want to kill off Nahiri. You cast 2 spells to get the Moon Rage Brute back. And if we get one more land next turn, then we've done it. We've done the combo. That's awesome. We'll kill Portrait first. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised they just didn't want to play Nahiri. Especially, well, I mean, they must have 2 cheap spells here, and they're going to go for the Kieran, or they're going to go for the Saproling. Surround, nice. Is that last spell? Oh, it's an enchantment. Okay, what are they going to get rid of? Oh, please not the Planeswalker. Okay, they're not going to Planeswalker. Nice. So that means we'll have 4 creatures with Crater Hoof, which will be enough if they are bold enough to attack here. Cool.
Help me remake this world.
Ah, okay. Right, so they destroy that. Yeah, okay. Come on, land. Okay, so we can Arlen.
Go, my children.
We
Fight.
can buff up the wolf.
Welcome to my menagerie.
Literally play Eliwick so that we can venture into the dungeon, which we want to go for the goblin, so we have a creature, another creature. That's a forest, right? Everything is set up. Everything is set up to go to plan. I don't see how this can go wrong. They also have Vivien's -6 to deal with, which is really interesting. Because I don't know if they've seen it, but we get Vivien to 6. Every creature gets +10/+10 in trample, or is it target creature? I don't want to look at it because I don't want to draw their attention to it right now. But I'm pretty sure the -6 on Vivien is everything gets +10/+10 in trample, and that's a big deal. I think we still go for the Creator Hoof if we can, so that we can keep Vivien if things go horribly wrong. But unless they have Settle the Wreckage, then we're okay. Here we.
Zendikar lives, and I will be this expedition.
Gonna try and get some equipment or a warrior. And they've got the Shadow Spear, but the Shadow Spear is not equipable at the moment. Groovy. Dancing Sword, again not equipable. So I think we've done it. We've done it. Game 2, we did it. Yeah. -1.
I hope
Creator
you
Hoof.
find my friends unbearable.
And you're dead. Ah, awesome. Awesome. We did it. We did it. It took 11 minutes, but we did it. Yay! Oh well, that's I'm happy now. I'm very happy. That's awesome. It's another favorite. It's Layla. Okay, right. So we have a Layla, and we have Return to Nature. That's all we have. We have so much ramp in this deck. We have nothing in this hand. Everything else is awesome, but we really have slow board presence. I don't know if that's what we want with the Layla, so I think we go for the Mulligan. Yeah, I think that looks a lot more powerful, so we'll go for that. So we'll play the Garden, get our first token. Invoke the Ancients is a new one, which I'm excited to try out. But if they have anything, like that Brutal Cathar last game, I thought that was going to be the end of us, but turns out that wasn't the case. Druid class, we can start getting life a bit earlier. The Bag of Holding is very useful. We might get rid of Ellie with the bag. Or they might just want to get rid of Druid class. Or the... Nope, sure. We will play the bag then. And draw a discard. So we need our lands. And Howling Moon is probably worth it, actually. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Ellie WIC. Ellie WIC sucks. Just a Planeswalker for Planeswalker's sake, but it does give us a token in 2 turns, which is the standard we're dealing with here. Howling Moon's nice. This gives us wolves. If they cast 2 spells, then we get a wolf. They're really eyeing up that Druid class, aren't they? What do they choose to do here? And I'm loving these sleeves. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's awesome. That's just what we want to see. I think Howling Moon might be the way to go, but the Bankbuster means we keep drawing cards, which is also really nice. Hard one. Yeah, let's get the Howling Moon down quickly so that we can... And the Pennant. There we are. Then we can start drawing cards with Bankbuster soon. Invoke the Ancients. We might have put too much plain, like, colorless mana in this deck to properly use Invoke the Ancients. Okay, there's a Lele. We're going to just start hitting. Yep, that's a good sign to invoke the Ancients. We have one reach, and the other one reach. This is a Layla counter play here. I think they have a lot of cheap spells. I mean, I always play a Layla with lots of cheap stuff, because that way you get more triggers, more cantrippy enchantments like Omen of the Sea. So nice, very good, very good. So now we have a lot of mana, because that costs a lot less. Right, we will draw the Bankbuster. Try and get some stuff going. Arcane Signet's good. We'll put the Pennant on a Spirit and start hitting back. Uh-oh, we attacked with the plant. How could we attack with the plant? That's so lame. Is everything else going through? Okay, that's quite a nice chunk of damage. We have Signet and Shitter Spitter, which would have been nice when we had, you know, tokens. Okay. When we had the plant, I mean. Aha! You cast 2 spells. I got a wolf. Gotcha. Did we put Nylea's intervention in? I don't know, but we'll soon find out. Okay, well, we'll Signet into a Spore Swarm. We can't block any of this, so we might as well crew using all these tokens. +2/+2 to wolf, and that's 12. Yeah, I think they should be a little bit scared. If they get too aggressive, then we can just floor them. Especially if they play 2 spells this turn. And we get another wolf. Druid class means we can get a 5/5, I think. Out of nowhere, a 5/5. Okay, yeah. In the stadium, that makes sense. No, they're going for the full-on attack. Maybe we can win them. This target land becomes very rare, so it's still a land. Okay. That costs 3 to do. Then we put 1 on it to get a trample. Oh, darn. I think we're going to win with Root Snare. Where's our artifact gone? Our team pennant? Why can't we equip this? Is there anything that says we can't equip stuff? That's really weird. I don't know why we can't equip that. Bomb. Resolve all. Oh, we're gonna win with Root Snare, aren't we? Oh, that's so janky. I love it. We will draw a card, discard a card to get rid of the Chip Splitter. Play the Field of Ruin. Gain a life. That's important. That's very important. And just like now we can do it. That's so annoying. Should we give them the? No, we won't give them the GG. We'll let them attack. We'll see what they're thinking. They might also have a camp spell, which is very likely. So we'll give this a go. Prevent all combat damage. Root Snare them. Oh, sometimes you just win through playing jank because they don't expect the jank. Is that it? That can't be it. That can't be it. Please say that's it. What do we need to do to win? We need to attack with 2 creatures with decent powers. So I'm going to equip the wolf. I'm going to crew up the Bank Buster because we can. So leave ourselves on 1. And then just attack, I suppose. They have removal, presumably. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3. They got 7, and we hit them for a bunch in the face. 1, 2, 3. Is it going through? Is it going through? Come on, let it go through. Okay, that is still 9. They've got to have something else. Do they not? They don't. Oh my goodness. That's a second win. I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, interesting. It's the new blue Kamigawa dragon. Our good friend Kyrie, the Swirling Star. So we have some nice cards, so we'll play those nice cards. Guardian Idol into Thunderhead. Migration Path, we can't play after Zendikar's Royal, but this, so what does it do? When it dies, 6, lots of 6s I'm seeing. Oh, there's Kratos Behemoth, whom might have a bit of a tough time, but we can play Guardian Idol too. In fact, we could sprout him in their Guardian Idol. Just take them a step further back from what they're doing. If we draw a land, we're definitely doing that. I hope it's not just counterspells. Gadwick. Okay, Gadwick's cool. Featured in a previous Will Commander episode, would you know? We're going to destroy the Guardian Idol. There we go. Zendikar's Royal into Migration Path feels pretty nice. Getting some elementals going. But they are holding a whole bunch of mana up there for what is either, presumably, a draw spell or a counter spell, or both. Well, let's see how this works, shall we? Zendikar's Royal, and it's getting countered. Surely. Or divided by 0 or something? I'm not sure. Unsubstantiated? Come on, you've got something for this. It's instant speed. Yeah, Dryry Disruption, there we go. That took a moment. Hello. Maybe we migration, as this is the problem, Vivien is now pretty much useless because Kratos is in our hand. It's fine though. Dryry Disruption, so good. Really like this as a card. I think you could play it as a counter spell in most blue decks if you were just a bit light. And okay, right, 6. So maybe we into the north, get ourselves the Faceless Haven. Nice, nice, nice. And then first around games. Okay, they don't seem to have a counterspell. So far, Kratos is pretty rubbish. Doesn't really do anything for us, but Tireless Anger enters the battlefield under control. Draft a card from the spellbook. Okay, Sweet Follower. So it's a bunch of fish, krakens, sharks. Okay, they're all pretty gnarly. Did I see Sweet? Yeah, that's Fleet Swallower is not nice. They have 2 mana, so they could quite easily have just drawn a counter. Neither of these. Yeah, no. The Sage who reaches Skyward gets us 2 lands. It's basically draw 2. And then Migration Path gets us 2 more. A token gets in. Bada boom, bada bing. Nice. The first around games being like interesting because it's like it must have been designed. So it creates a gold token, which is a treasure token that doesn't tap. And like the way they design sets being years and years in advance is interesting. It's not a treasure token because it could have quite easily been a treasure token, but it just isn't. Okay, going in. Ooh, Sapling Migration. Then we draw 2 more cards. So Beseiju we should keep because we don't know what's going to happen there. Sapling Mitigation. Give us a bunch of lands. This can become a creature. So next turn we have a bunch of land. They can deal 6 to us in the air. They can deal 12 total, so we do have to block something here. But it'd be interesting to see what they decide to do. But we can create a hoof next turn as long as all goes to plan. Classical Mimic is going to create a copy of Kiri, which legend rules itself, and then bounces up to non-permanent total value. Oh my goodness, they just sweep our board with that, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We can still stay alive this turn with the Faceless Haven. Crater Hoof gets us +5/+5. Oh my goodness, so that is everything, is it not? Yeah, we'll tap the Guardian Idol. Nice, that was super nice. That was awesome. I can't even be mad at that. And they appreciate the thanks, you know? I love it when someone appreciates the thanks. So, do they get haste? They don't get haste. So I need to play like 40 creatures, so, well, I need to play less than that. But they're not going to do anything? They are, okay. We'll face the saving. Counter the Gadwick. Okay, let's see what we can do. Maybe we get the, if we get the thing with reach, if we get the reach one, then that's good, but we did not. Right, we have our gold token. We have no creatures in deck. Boseiju gets us 2 lands. Boseiju, other Boseiju. Destroy, no. Well, we'll create a hoof. Nice. I think they see what we were doing there. We'll cultivate for good measure. Because if you're a green deck that hasn't played cultivate, then surely you don't even exist. Okay, alright, well. It turns out Carry the Swirling Sky is awesome against token decks. Super, well that's 2 for 2. On to the finale. Once again, our finale is against the Planeswalker. But this time it is a mono blue one with Tezzeret. So, cool. I'm curious if Chatterstorm has any potential, just anywhere. We'll start with the Snow-Covered Forest and play the Bag of Holding. I'm kind of inclined to get rid of Chatterstorm, but it could be quite useful. So we'll hold on to it for now. So Tezzeret. Tezzeret meets activated abilities of artifacts are bunch cheaper, including Folio of Fancies. So let's draw a card and discard a card. Maybe the Primal Command isn't needed here, or maybe we just don't need 2 ramp spells? No, I think we do want 2 ramp spells. No, we'll keep the Primal Command because we want to be able to get it. We can always get it back as well. It's a nice thing. Harrow's an instant. Rolling Reverse an instant. They both do the same thing, right? No, one's... So, I should have kept the one that... I shouldn't have kept Harrow. That's the difference. Cool. Right, Primal Command is a sorcery. And Harrow puts them onto the battlefield, though. So, actually, that means we can Storm after doing a Harrow. So, I think we'll do that. We'll sacrifice a land. Put them on the battlefield. They seem to have a bunch of artifacts of activated abilities, which is awesome, but I don't see the purpose of them quite yet. And we'll Chatterstorm for 2 squirrels. Look at that. Yep. Squirrels are here. Pet target non-creature, shuffles their graveyard. We gain 7 life, maybe. I don't know what they're looking to do with Tezzeret here. Draw 2 cards, discard cards. Ah, the Ninja's Kunai is now a creature. That's fine, because we can just Primal Command it. Could have Boseiju it, to be fair. Put target non-creature permanent on top of its own library. It's not a non-creature permanent. So, maybe we don't even Primal Command yet. And just go Boseiju to get those 2 lines that we want. Because this is a creature, unfortunately, now. Do we have any lands in our graveyard? Yeah, we do have a land in our graveyard. Fantastic. Boseiju reaches skyward. We'll get ourselves 2 basic forests. Put them in our hand, and they're pretty worried about. So this just makes everything vehicles. And now they're going to let us both draw a card, I think, which is nice. Yay! Ah, fantastic. Generous Transformation. Chance of creature. Loses all abilities. Oh, hello. How fitting. Something we want to have a lot less abilities. Draw 2, discard 2.
My next breakthrough is close.
And they've got rid of Honored Heirloom. Okay, sure. Are they going to kill our squirrels? Mnemonic Sphere. That's cool. I like that. Nah, we won't block the Ninja's Kunai. It loses all abilities and becomes a 3/3 creature that's enchanted. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Aha! Right. Oh, we don't want to put it on the top of our library. That's lame. So we random summon? Or do we start making our squirrels buff? We could Kenrith the Emery. I think we Kenrith the Emery and play Eliwick. And they'll probably go for Eliwick, not realizing that we really just don't care. We're venturing into the dungeon. Which dungeon should we venture into? Scry one, each player loses a life. Yeah, we'll go this one. I mean, it gets us another creature. Put the land on the bottom that we've returned. Oops. And Kenrith's transformation, the Emery. Because I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. They got a whole bunch of stuff that they can recur 1,000 times. Oh, please don't scoop to that. It's minor. It's nothing. Okay, right. So prediction: they're going to attack Eliwick. We don't care at all. And they're going to let us draw a card here. They might let us draw 2, in fact. Nice. We've got Archive. Nice. We've got Root Snare. We've got the Gang. Okay, that's going away. Can't quite Primal Command next turn, but yeah, Eliwick gives us a token. They attack with both here. Do we want the token that bad? I don't think we do want the token that bad. Ninja's Kunai with the Shadow Spear is really going to get him some. Yeah, nah. Let's waste a turn on it. Keep Eliwick alive. Keep Avenger into the dungeon. And now we can. First, we'll bring back the Seiju, which is going to be a massive 6/6 branch of the Seiju. Now 7/7, we will create a 1/1.
Come on, hurry up, let's go.
A Ren and 7 to make another token. Okay, is this getting counted? Nope. So we will Ren and 7 get a tree folk. I have 2 trees that care about their life. And now we can bag a holding or Root Snare, depending on whatever they decide to do with their turn. What does this do if it gets -6? Whenever our opponent control taps, it becomes draw a card. Okay, that's pretty gnarly. I'm going to draw a card. Thank you. 2. 2, in fact. Which means we have to discard? No, because they did it at the wrong time. So, River's Rebuke is horrible. Like, we both have so many cards. That's the nice thing about this folio. We have a lot of cards in hand. They might start milling us, maybe. Yeah, okay. Not too fond of that. Taking our branch. I'm not too fond of that either. But I'm surprised they didn't do it before the fact. We can primal. We might have to primal card Tezzeret here. We can put a bunch of lands onto the battlefield tapped. How many do we have? We have 3. Which is probably better than anything else we're going to do with Ren and 7 this turn. Here. Draw 2, discard 1.
My next breakthrough is close.
Terrarium. Sure. Ninja's Kunai, what does it do? A quick creature. Oh, it does 3 damage. It's pretty gnarly. They can't attack with a branch. They could attack with Emery. They are choosing to attack with Emery. I'm just going to block the Ninja's Kunai, and I'm going to block Emery because I do want Ren and 7. I don't really know where this game is going now. But we'll draw a card, discard a card. I don't want to lose lands. Now bag up. Now what have we got in the bag? We've got the forest. Okay. So, we have a whole bunch of lands that we want to play. So, I do wonder. First of all, let's venture into the dungeon.
Who's ready for adventure?
Put +1/+1 counter on this tree folk. This gives it trample. I think we want to give it trample, but I really also want to give it +3/+3. Yeah, bit rough. We have 4 mana after that, so we can sap migration. Let's Vivien. I don't think we're close to death here. Let's face it. They're doing some crazy stuff. So
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs.
yeah, we'll put +1/+3/+1/+1 counters on our tree folk. Making
I
it more
run with
hefty.
the wolves. Oh.
Stop that. I do not like that one bit. Create 2 saps. And we'll put a bunch of lands on the battlefield as they've given them to us. Oh, and that makes the tree fruit even more buff. Yeah, let's pick Tezzeret. Don't really mind the branch killing something, as long as it doesn't kill. Wait, do we have enough mana to Primal Command? We have 5+6. So no, we don't have enough mana to Primal Command, so that was a bit dumb. Because now they could just kill our Planeswalker if they have a suspicion that Vivien might be doing something nasty here. I think they're after that big tree folk. Okay, yeah, cool. That's great. That's great. Just hit face. Just hit face. How much does that go to cost? 2. Okay, Ren and 7, that's fine. Kill Ren and 7.
We are wilting.
Well, there's the Prelude. Okay, so we'll venture.
I just love a good
Draw
call.
another card. We have, after we play this, we'll have 3 mana, and there's not much we can do for 3 mana, apart from make this saffron slightly bigger.
Breathe in with the wind and
Cultivate,
out with
I
a
suppose.
roar.
But we don't really want to cultivate. We don't have enough creatures. Are they near killing us? Yeah, okay, so we have a root snare. So if we we get rid of this, and we're going to give ourselves 7 lives. So target ourselves, target a non-creature permanent, we'll get rid of the Mystic Forge, yeah? No? Shadow Spear? Shadow Spear they can just play again, so yeah. We'll get rid of them, we'll put the Mystic Forge on top. Then we'll play Garruk and create a beast, which we can do twice, and then we root snare, which means that they don't deal any damage this time. I don't think fighting does.
I love this. I like animals better than people.
Who can turn them down? Okay, so currently we just want one more like thing that gives us a burst of creatures, like the Saproling spore cloud or whatever it's called. Where the Guardian's
Me is
gonna
choosing
kill the
death.
beast, isn't it?
How foolish of you.
Oh, okay. So they can pump out Guardians for 4 mana, and is it an artifact land? No, it's just a land. They don't have the mana to do that. Tezzeret they've used, have they? They must have used Tezzeret. How much does it come out in with? Okay, no, they haven't used Tezzeret. My bad. Are they going to swing? They're so high on life right now. Okay. Cosmos Elixir.
No
Here's a
one's
creature.
coming to save you.
Maybe we kill Branch. No, okay, fine. We'll bag then. Get rid of the Cultivate. No, get rid of the Into the North. Ooh, fungal plots. Now we're cooking with dinner. Well, we're going to buff up this sapling. They have a lot of bouncy stuff.
I march to nature's beat.
Oh, Do we create another beast? No, we don't create another beast yet. We'll key to the archive and see what we get. There's approach. So let's get rid of cultivate, which then goes on to the back. So with fungal plots. This is from our graveyard. That's pretty rough.
There are so many things.
We'll do this again. Shape of Sanctuary is a bit shockingly bad. And it's a bit chunky and so this doesn't really do anything, does it? What do we have under here? Not
Or a
much.
stampede of what?
Exile a card in a graveyard, sacrifice 2, draw a card. Okay, Fungal Plots has gone from awesome menacing, exiling someone's graveyard, to just trash now. So that's a shame. It'd be annoying to win from approach, but WIC means we can look at the top 6, reveal a creature card. Oh. If we have the mana, then we can approach of the Second Sun, use WIC's ability to get rid of the top 6 cards of our library, draw a card from the bag, and then play approach again. So we need 16 mana for that. We currently have 9, 10, 11, 12, so we don't have enough mana to do that. But that's pretty hard for them to stop, unless they don't seem to be running any counterspells so far. That's awesome. I didn't want to win for approach, I wanted to win for creative, which we can still do.
We need results. Keep working.
But these are 3 pretty awesome cards. +10, +10. Crater Hoof makes it even chunkier. Yeah. Okay. So annoying. We don't need Vivien though, do we? No, we don't need Vivien. So Vivien can go, that's fine.
Let Scarlet down.
Yeah, okay. So, as long as they don't have counterspells, then we win. As long as they don't have their own thing that says they win for something that's not combat damage, then we win. They can't mill us now that they've spent all their mana. Otherwise, they could have done that. They could have milled away approach, but they have no idea we have approach. I mean, they might have a slight idea to do it playing Key to the Archive. But WIC and approach of the Second Sun. What a combo. Yeah, so we don't have any creatures in our graveyard, so I don't know why this is. Okay, sacrifice 2 cards. Wait. That just means I need 14 mana, which is exactly how much I have. White. Oh my goodness. This is the best way I've ever won a game. Okay, how do I select which mana I'm using? Full control. Pay 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. We're 1 mana short. That's so annoying. So we look at the top 6 cards. Find nothing. Approach is on the top.
Always love an
We're
audience.
1 mana short. And look, now we can't use our... okay, sacrifice this. We ruined it. I think we've ruined it. Oh, I can't use any of the cultivate stuff. Each opponent mills. Wait, they can still mill us. They had enough mana to mill us. Okay, this all went very south. I thought this would be awesome. It has not turned out to be quite as awesome as I thought it would be. Snow, cultivate, 2 lands, 1. Shame. Okay.
Unfortunately for you,
We can still try for the creator hoof win, but I don't think it's going to happen now. Okay, shame, shame, shame. Okay, it's fine. They were going to mill us anyway because I just didn't count them out properly. So it just means that this game is going to go a bit longer. Right, a spark double. So they're going to have another Tezzeret. Tezzeret is a 3.
power belongs in the hands of those who take it.
And Forsaken One, which is a pretty nice one. Still, I'm pretty happy at noticing WIC and Second Son do stuff together. That's nice. Second Son ramp Turbo Fog sounds like a disgusting bit that we can definitely play. If approach is in historic, isn't it? Cool.
Meet your killer.
Right, now we need to start thinking about how we actually play this normally now. They're going to kill Garrett. They're going to try to kill Garrett. They're going to try to kill me with a bunch of stuff. Exile a card from my graveyard. Is it Approach of the Second Sun, perchance? It is Approach of the Second Sun. Okay. I think we block there. And block. We don't... Yeah, let's block Emery. I don't think Emery's going to be causing us too many. Or do we just keep all of this? +5/+5. It's not quite enough, is it? No, let's just start trying to kill, like, whittle down this board a bit. The Cosmos Elixir going is quite important.
I accept my losses.
Okay. Snow-covered forest. WIC ventures us into the dungeon again to get us a goblin. We can Bonders Enclave, I suppose. That's a thing. Let's get a Faceless Haven, nice. Skycrave Relic for a lot. So next turn we calm the garden. And we're rolling regrowth. We just bin the deck. Bin the deck. That was the name of the game. Bin the deck. 2 forests. And we don't into the north. But we can attack this Tezzeret, which is going to draw them a lot of cards. So they lose the Corridor Monitor. Yeah, unsurprisingly. We have a little 1/1 Goblin. Root Snare still isn't imperative. Maybe we should have just entered the north there. Faceless Haven, Colony Garden, both wanted to come out pretty bad there. If only we had an X-Spell. I think we want an X-Spell. If we're making this much mana, we should definitely use an X-Spell. Okay, they've given us Nissa. That's nice. They're also going to Emblem the Tezzeret, presumably. Yep.
Savor your little victory
Nice.
while it lasts. I will usher in
How many cards do
the
they have
era
left?
of
57. We have 59.
machines.
Oh, 2 cards. Resolve all. We're going to pass the turn, in fact, because there's nothing we can do here. And I think this is going to be a very long turn. Yeah, just in case they need more of them, they're drawing 2 cards now with Tezzeret, the other Tezzeret.
Keep working.
Spark doubling a lot of Planeswalkers makes them really dumb. Approach. We were trying to live the dream. I'm gonna look back on that footage and be like, what did we do wrong? I swear we had no mana for it. 14, but it wasn't 14, it was 13. And again, it doesn't matter because we wouldn't have won because they could have milled this second sun off the top of our library anyway. Although we could have fungal, like if they did it wrong, we would have fungal plots it in return, wouldn't we? Yeah, draw cards. Do they have a maximum hand size? They don't have a maximum hand size. They do have a maximum hand size still, so we still have to get rid of a bunch of this stuff. But it's not, it's just don't have the power that we, yeah, the Branch of Seiju. Branch of the Seiju. Now's not quite time to reset time, I don't think. Just take it, I assume. Okay, they do have maximum hand size. Okay, right, well, we'll venture.
Come on, hurry up, let's go.
Lose some life. They're just too far away now, I think. As much as I hate to say it, I'm just gonna concede this one.
The land fights for us.
See how much damage we could have done. Maybe they have a counter spell for creativity. If they have a counter spell for creativity the whole time, I don't feel too bad. But it's time to call it there. That's a 25 minutes games. We're screwed. Alright. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'll be honest, I had an urgent phone call that I need to pick up, and as much as it was definitely going to be a loss on that game, I'd usually play it out, but I was not expecting a game that was 25 minutes, so we're going to do one more, just for the fun of it, and we're against the same Alayla deck, I think, I'm not sure. I can't remember who we played, I'll check after the video, might be the same person. Okay, right. This looks good. This looks good. We have the Cheetah Spitter of the first round games, Emergent Sequence. And most importantly, we have Nissa who wins the game. Just as a card, we're going to be fine. So let's Forest. We're going to have an abundance. Oh, could we Ghost Quarter the Ghost Quarter? No, we can't Ghost Quarter the Ghost Quarter. Oh, Ottawara. Ottawara, sorry. Yeah, cool. And then we'll go Emergent Sequence for a mana dork in this forest here. 2/2, lovely. In fact, can we do this? Well, up to one target non-creature land. No, they're going to swords our land, which gives us 2. Oh, does it do power, doesn't it? That's right. That's lovely. Well, I'm fine with that. They want to use swords on our land. We didn't really need it because we're going to do first row in games. It does mean we would get an Nissa out turn later, but I think life goes on here. We want the first round games and we want Chitter Spitter, but Chitter Spitter can just create a squirrel when it comes out, so okay, no bother, we're not going to get countered anyway. So next time we can Chitter Spitter and sacrifice the squirrel. Cool, there's a Lele, and there's the Crazy Hoof making our commander redundant once again. Cool, Chitter Spit, activate the Chitter Spit, get a green squirrel. For those of you who aren't aware of the Chitter Spitter, it makes squirrels, and you can sacrifice tokens to make squirrels better, which we might do with this gold token we're going to get a bit later on. There's a card for you. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a token. If you do, put an Acorn counter on Chitter Spitter. Squirrels get +1/+1 for each Acorn counter on Chitter Spitter, and green tap to sacrifice a squirrel to create a squirrel. Sorry, green tap, create a squirrel. Ah, it's Kaya Geist Hunter.
I'm not gonna let you slow me down.
This makes tokens. Nice. +1/+1 counter up to 1 target creature you control. Sure. No, we're not going to sacrifice any tokens yet. We're going to draw 2 cards, which feels pretty nice because that means we can start getting our way. Can we Wolf Willow the Snow-Covered Forest for 2? That gives us 4 mana at our disposal. And I think the Bank Buster and the Chitter Spitter. Do you want to create a token or do you want to draw a card? Well, let's attack the Geist Hunter first. And unfortunately, we don't want to attack with the squirrel. So they should just block with the fairy token here. Kind of surprised that they left a Lele. open like that. Yeah, how close are we? We've got 4, 5, 6 minutes. So yeah, we're not even really that close to Kratos, so I think we want to start making sure we can... Ah, there's random 7. Beautiful. That can take down a Layla a little bit, I suppose. Really like the ultimate on Kaya Geist Hunter. Kaya cards are always amazingly flavorful, I feel. Like, she's probably one of the most unique
Oh, I've made
planeswalkers.
friends in all kinds of
Cool.
places.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1. This is new to me. Okay, sure. That's quite a lot of stuff. No, we're going to sacrifice token. Yeah, no land. We've got a gold though, which means that we can Ren and 7. Ren and 7's not going to be long for this world though, realistically. This is a crew cost of 3. So, not 3 cards create a spirit. We really want that next land, don't we? Do we Ren and 7 for it? I think we unfortunately Ren and 7 for it using the Ghost Quarter. I mean, it gives them a target to attack next turn. There we go, there's our forests. Now we have 2 mana to play Teaching of the Kiorans. And we can make a squirrel at the end of their turn, which means that they are much closer to doing the whole thing we want to do with Craterhoof, who's going to hit hard, I think. But they're also going to hit very hard. Creatures you control gain Death Touch this turn. It's okay, they need 1/1/1/1/1 counter. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I can teach you a thing or two.
Shadrix means that we're going to... they're all going to get +1/+1, which is pretty mean. And what are we going to get? Hopefully they give us the token. If they give us the token, then they're in pretty dire straits, because Craterhoof Chitter Spitter does one of our Teachings of the Kiran's not going to turn into a creature. Yeah, oh, awesome, we get the token, cool. So how much are they going to hurt us for here, and how likely are we to win? They're not even going to attack us. They're going to attack. Okay. So 1, 2, 6, 7. So yeah, we'll Chitter Spitter. We won't block. My turn. No. We're going to make the Inkling slightly bigger. Can we Nissa? Can we Nissa? If we tap 5 here, we can then untap the forest,
Take shelter in my stewardship.
which makes extra mana.
The land shall conquer you.
Let's control, because I think we have, wait, let's see, 1, 2, 3, there, so we can Chitter Spit to make another squirrel. Yes. Craterhoof. A lot. And then I think that's game. I think that's definitely game. That's awesome. There we go. Maybe we've made a deck that's actually a decent combo deck in mono green with only 1 creature. I'm just putting it on the table. I'm just putting it on the table. What can we do with this? We can crow it with the last squirrel. We should have attacked with this as well. Oh well. Bam! Well, this time, seriously, thank you for watching. That was awesome. If we counted this last game, I think that's 4-1. No, it's 6. It's 4-2, I think. But yeah, great fun. Give them a go. Give Vivien Nature's Avenger a go. See if you can also make a combat. The other deck I was considering is Lurking Roper with. Let me show you actually. So there is Lurking Roper and what's it called? Lurking Roper and the Innkeeper. So you can go over here. We'll open the pack as well. Why not? You've got Lurking Roper, which doesn't untap until you gain life. So then what you do is you combo that with the Innkeeper. Inn has 2 ends. You cut with the Innkeeper, it gains you life, so every time a creature comes out. And then there is an enchant creature that makes elves. Enchant creature elf, there it is. I don't know where it is. Enchanted creature. I don't have it, that's why. It's not collected. This was the other idea I had. Enchanted creature. It should be used because I don't own it. But basically what it says is enchanted creature has tap, create a green 1/1 green elf token. So that means you get infinite life and infinite elf warrior tokens with the free, because you put this on the Lurking Reaper, then you tap it, create an elf, it untaps, it creates another elf, and actually I might try that in Historic one time. Who knows? Right, anyway, thank you very much for watching. That's all for now, aside from opening this pack, which contains another Invoke the Ancients. How fitting for what we've just done. Right, well done. Well done. Thank you for watching for like the 8th time, and have a good day. Goodbye.